Good morning, YouTube and Facebook. My name is Jeff Blom. I'm the author of the book Is to Cross the Answer. It is Tuesday, October 8th, 2013, and the title of today's 6-minute sermon is, Can You Find the New Covenant Laws in the Bible? Can you find the New Covenant Laws in the Bible? Now, all the sermons up to this point have been background sermons. They have been foundation builders. If you are a gardener or you are a farmer, you will understand the importance of prepping the soil to plant your seeds to get good crops and hopefully a bumper crop or a big beautiful bouquet. If you're not a farmer or a florist, just think about a house being built on a really good foundation, being able to sustain many storms and many battles and last for a long time. Those were the sermons leading up to this point. But this sermon is a game changer. I'm a sports guy. What that simply means is that this message, I believe the Lord is going to take around the world. I'm pretty sure he's already poured this message out in the spirit. It's a very challenging message. And if we get on the same page with the new covenant, you're going to see this world change. You're going to see a lot of things change. You're going to see churches change. You're going to see everything turned upside down. That's how important this 6-minute message is. It has nothing to do with me. I've been around the Bible for 15 years. I've always seek God for the most aggressive, progressive messages. And finally, I don't have an agenda. I don't need your money. I don't have a church. I'm not trying to win friends. I'm just sending out the gospel. So here we go. Jeremiah chapter 31, starting at verse 31. Jeremiah 31, verse 31. New Living Translation. It reads, The day will come, says the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the people of Israel and Judah. This covenant, the new covenant, will not be like the one I made with their ancestors. He says it will not be like the one that he made with the ancestors. That's the old covenant. When I took them by the hand, let me read verse 32 again. This covenant will not be like the one I made with their ancestors when I took them by the hand and brought them out of the land of Egypt. They broke that covenant, though I loved them as a husband loves his wife, says the Lord. But this is the new covenant I will make with the people of Israel on that day, says the Lord. I will put my laws in their minds, and I will write them on their hearts. Okay. I hope you understand that. If not, find a translation of the Bible that you understand and really focus on Jeremiah 31, starting with Jeremiah chapter 31, starting with verse 31. I believe that goes through verse 35 or so. And, the fact of the matter is those same words are preached again in Hebrews chapter 8, verse 10, and then it's preached again in Hebrews chapter 10, verse 16. That's how important they are. They started in the old covenant and went to the new. Isn't that amazing that God had already made a promise of a new covenant before Jesus came through the prophet Jeremiah about a new covenant that was not on stone tablets, that it would be written on people's hearts and on their minds. That means God himself would be the one directing every movement, every step, every thought of the new covenant. So I ask you, where is the new covenant written in the Bible? It's common sense, isn't it? It isn't. You're not going to find it because he just said it is written on the mind and it is written in the hearts. You have God himself teaching you by the hand everything. Now, you cannot please God without faith. You have to walk by faith. You have to believe that that new covenant is as if you saw Moses himself holding them in front of you. And you have to trust what God is saying to your mind and what he is saying to your hearts, what he is saying to your spirit. You have to trust it. You have to abide by it. You have to walk by it. And that is what he will bless. This is the new covenant that the Bible tells us that God will provoke the Jews to jealousy with. The new promise that Jeremiah himself told the people of the old covenant, the Jewish people of the old covenant, that day will come. And God himself said he would provoke them to jealousy through the Gentiles with this new covenant. But I ask you a question. Have we been living by the new covenant? The answer is no, not fully, not even nowhere near, because we're constantly trying to teach what's in front of our eyes. And I'm telling you right now, this new covenant is not in front of your eyes, not in front of these eyes. You're going to have to work in the sixth sense. If you haven't seen any of my old sermons, first 5 senses are for the flesh. The sixth sense is for God. You're going to have to walk by faith to set yourself apart, to be blessed by God. You have to follow the new covenant laws. Where are they? He just said it. There are new covenant laws. They're written on your heart. They're written on your mind. I just showed you where it is in the Bible. So when you go forward and you're in church and you're wondering why people aren't being blessed or why things aren't working out perfectly, they're looking in the wrong place for the new covenant. It's already in them, and God is the teacher.